Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Gold Mason. I am back once again for another SPL match. This time it is Shitrock Enjoyer, better known as Fruhdazi in the community, with a pretty sick Zuko Infernape custom avatar. Pretty hype about that. Versus Violet River. One thing I forgot in the last video was to introduce the teams as well. You can see them on your screen in the on the overlay, but Shitrock Enjoyer is drafted by the Dragon Spiral Tyrants, led by popular YouTuber Blunder, as well as probably the best SPL manager ever to live, Ray Scarface. And then Violet River was drafted by the Stark Sharks. Many of you may know the captain of the Stark Sharks, Starmaster, who has been on the Revival Tournaments channel quite often before, and quite other places. ADV OU council member as well, so excited to get into this match. Both of these players have some pretty star-studded ADV support on their teams. Fruhdazi with BKC and Soulwind. Don't think I need to introduce either of those players. And then Violet River obviously has Starmaster, as well as Conflict and Zokuru, who I probably don't need to introduce either. So let's hop right into the games. I'm excited to see where this one goes. This is one of the more hype matchups, for me at least, being friends with both of these players. Fruhdazi was rated 3rd on the power rankings, and River was rated 10th. So it's going to be an interesting match. And let's jump right into it. We've got a Vaporeon lead, quite an interesting lead from Violet River. I should also note that this game was played like first. It was played on like a Tuesday, so it was very early on in the tournament schedule. Oh, and there comes SPL mode. Tyranitar comes in as Jolteon substitutes. Kind of a impressive click. I mean, the Starmie's probably going to switch out, so it makes sense, but yeah, Fruhdazi does not make the call to Rock Slide, probably expecting maybe a... I'm not even sure what could have come in, but this Salamence is Dragon Danced and behind a sub, so that is kind of terrifying. Skarmory will kind of check it here. Brick Break looks like its best option. Possibly doesn't even have Rock Slide, it's looking like, so Skarmory really walling that Salamence. And with what River has shown so far, Blissey is not the Pokemon River was hoping to see. Tyranitar makes it a bit better, although it looks like a very HP-less Tyranitar since it took 28. Really nice Fire Blast and unfortunate burn. Yeah, wow. Down the Metagross goes. I don't know that the burn mattered, since the Tyranitar was faster, but Vaporeon's going to come in on this Starmie. Starmie is going to have a yeah, makes a right call to click the Thunderbolt there, but River could have gone between Jolteon and Vaporeon and just gained health back every turn. Kind of crazy. River's own Metagross is going to come in now. Are we going to see a Spike go down? Because I think a Spike would be kind of... yeah, very incredibly useful against River's team. One Spike immune target, and that is an unfortunate Meteor Mash crit. That Skarmory would have lived, and instead won't. Tyranitar comes in, takes a Thunderbolt. Oh! That is a Salac Berry Tyranitar critically hitting the Zapdos. Very, yeah. Fruhdazi is not getting the nice side of hacks in this set. Zapdos is going to go down to Starmie, or yeah, swap to Blissey. That makes a lot more sense. Wow. Yeah, Salac Berry Tyranitar. I already knew that that River was a fan of that item on Tyranitar, but this is a newer level mixed tar with Salac. Thunder Wave is nice on the Salamence to kind of limit its Dragon Dancing potential. Never mind. That is a refresh on Salamence. Not what Blissey wants to see. I mean, it's going to Thunder Wave again. The Salamence is going to be able to Dragon Dance a couple times. Ice Beam. Okay. All right. Never mind. We're back in it. The Blissey made out like it didn't have Ice Beam at all. Yeah. But it did, in fact. That was a nice Thunder Wave, just to call out anything coming in on the Ice Beam. River has a lot of Pokemon that can, like the Metagross, like the Vaporeon, like the Starmie. So, nice Thunder Wave, but River absorbs it with the Salamence and then goes to Metagross, which clicks Rock Slide on Starmie. Starmie is going to... Oh, nice! Nice call from River, making the Thunderbolt into Vaporeon. Blissey is unfortunately very, very low. So Tyranitar has to be the one to take this Thunderbolt. Dragon Dance maybe would do it here. Instead, Intim plus an Immune Earthquake. And Salamence will go down, but now Metagross is allowed in for free. And Zapdos isn't able to bulk it. And yeah, Tyranitar is just going to go down. Fruhdazi is looking like he will need a miracle to make it back in this game. Thunder Wave Para, full Para, is helpful to do that. Does not get the second one, which would make this a lot tougher for River. And Starmie comes in. It's looking like Fruhdazi's is faster, and it is. Jolteon will be in now. Now this is the hard part. I think you have to lose Starmie to allow Blissey to come in on the Jolteon. Oh, this is a tense turn. This is a tense set of turns. Jolteon will not kill Blissey, so... yeah, Blissey's gonna... Oh, doesn't even soft-boiled up. Just goes for the kill on Jolteon. The Metagross, if it full paras... And it does not, and Blissey is put in Sand Range. Oh, no. Wow. That was an incredibly, surprisingly close game. I did not expect that to be close with how much Shitrock Enjoyer was eating the hacks on that. But kept it surprisingly very close, very nice. Very nicely played from Shitrock Enjoyer. And I am more than confident that he will bounce back in future weeks. Congratulations to River for being 1-0 on the sheet in their debut and the first game of SPL. So really, really cool stuff. Excited to see more from both of these battlers. And yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. This has been Gold Mason, and I will see you next time on more SPL commentated sets.